Welcome to Feel Good TV. Coming up on today's show, we are at the Brisbane Fitness and Health Expo, where there is a variety of fitness services ranging from some CrossFit presentations all the way through to bodybuilding, plus fitness celebrities who are here. We've got some people from The Biggest Loser, as well as some other sporting Olympians. So let's go inside now and check it out. Now I'm with the founder of the Brisbane Health and Fitness Expo, Jason. So welcome, Jason.
How are you, Joey?
Good, thank you. It's such a big success this year. There's so many people here and so much to see and do.
Yeah, look, we're into our third year, and every year the crowds just get bigger and bigger. We're really happy with the turnout we've got this year.
Jason, can you share with us now some highlights from this year's show?
Yeah, look, I think the big change for us this year was having a gain faster arena, an area that we've sort of designated for weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting, CrossFit, Strongman and powerlifting. That's been a real highlight for us. We've also, again, this year got the Queensland Arm Wrestling Championships, which we started last year, and it's going really well. And centre stage for us is, I guess, the pinnacle, and we've got a lot of different demonstrations. Had the Commando in yesterday, which got a bit of attention, and lots of entertainment, group fitness sessions, and a whole range of different things on centre stage.
Fantastic. So you've got celebrities down here. You've also had some athletes competing in the competitions, bodybuilders, the lot. So it's been a real successful event, and thank you so much for your time. It's been lovely to chat to you.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm with somebody who is extremely strong. He has won the strongest man competition 15 years in a row. So I'm here with Derek. Welcome.
Welcome, and great to be here. Great to be part of the Brisbane Health and Fitness Expo.
So tell us about some of the recovery that you do in your training. You're a strong guy. So what's involved in your training sessions?
Well, believe it or not, for the last 15 years, I've dominated the Australian Strongman Association. I won every competition for 15 years until I retired last year. My recovery strategies have been above all others because I pay attention to detail. Detail is everything. It's in the detail that you find glory. And so basically speaking, just to break that down, when I train as if I'm competing, and when I compete, I compete as I train. They're one in the same thing. So I'm in full competition gear. I supplement load up to my training sessions as I would in competition. And when I get to competition, I've basically done that job 100 times over before I get there. There's never any trepidation with me in competition because I've done it in my head, in training, leading up to it 100 times over. That is the difference between me and my competitors. If people go to my website, derekboy.com, you'll see a download button there. There's a free ebook that I'm released today about my 6 strategies that I've used over the last 15 years to recover faster than my competitors and crush all of them.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. So inspiring. Could you perhaps leave us with one motivational mantra that you could share with everyone?
I was often asked what separated me from the rest of the competition. And my thoughts are this: when my competitors are at home at night, when it's raining and it's dark and they're cuddled up watching television, I'm still out there training. That's the difference between me and them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
If you're looking for a health retreat that's a little bit different, right now I am with the team from the Biggest Loser retreat, which is situated in Queensland. So welcome Andrea and Michael.
Hi. Hey, Joey.
It's great to be here this morning. Now, first of all, Andrea, start off by telling us about the retreat. What is its point of difference?
So at the retreat, you're going to come along for 7 days minimum. We're going to look after you. And what we're going to do is mainly have fun, but give you some tools for you to be equipped when you leave to be the ultimate fitness person you can be. So ultimate in health, energy, and if you're looking for that optimal body weight, working towards that as well. So we cater for all fitness levels. So we have people there who just want to lose a little bit of body fat but really want to work on their fitness. So the other people we can push a little bit harder. And then we'll have the other end of the spectrum where we'll have people with injuries and perhaps haven't done anything for 10 years.
Great. Now, Michael, tell us, what's your role at the Biggest Losers Retreat?
My role is the combat training in the sand pit, so my functional fitness training. We do a lot of burpees, push-ups, sledgehammer, etc. So it's a good way for to challenge people's capabilities.
It sounds like a lot of fun, something that I'd like to get in there and have a go with as well.
Absolutely.
Now, if anybody wanted to sign up for the Biggest Loser Retreat or find out more information about joining, where can they find that?
So just pop onto our website and you'll get all the information you need. We have some great specials running for summer, so anybody can come along, and I just really want to stress it's for any fitness level, so anybody can do it. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, Joey.
I'm here with the fittest woman in Australia, not 1 year, 2 years in a row, Cara. So welcome, Cara.
Hi, how you going?
Good, thank you. Tell us, what does the fittest woman in Australia mean?
Pretty much you train your ass off all year round. You go to the you go through a series of competitions starting from the open level, so that's worldwide, and then you qualify top 45 to go and train amongst the people within your region. So our region is Australia and New Zealand, and then at that regional competition I finished first overall there, and so then you get that cool name.
Cara, can you just tell us for a moment, how much weight have you got on there?
I think that's either 35 or 40 kilos. It just depends. I think it's female bar. I think it's 35 kilos.
35 kilos, so you just picked that up so easy and just started smashing out the squats. Thanks so much. You're such an inspiration, and good luck with all your events coming up.
No worries. Thank you.
So here I am at Create PT Wealth, where I've actually come across Australia's highest paid personal trainer. He actually receives $440 per session, Brad Shepherd. So welcome, Brad.
Hey, how you going?
Good, thank you. So Brad, tell us, how long have you been in the industry and how did you manage to work your way up to such a high standard?
Yeah, well, a very long time in the industry, 20 years now, and 20 years ago there wasn't many personal trainers around. I had absolutely no idea what to charge, but back then it was $30 per hour of personal training. And here we are 20 years down the track and now $440 for a 45-minute session. So been a long journey, but along the way I've learned a lot in terms of being able to improve my service and, more importantly, the value that the client receives.
And I wonder if you can share with us now a couple of tips if anybody is looking for a high-quality trainer.
Yep.
What should they really research on to find that top quality that they're after?
Yeah, well, I guess point number one I'd say is shop around, not so much on price, but look at value. So you got to have a look at what you're receiving and making sure if you're getting an expert service, then that can sometimes come with a higher fee. However, that can mean that you can double your results in half the time. So you want to have a look at it from that perspective. Secondly, and more importantly, it's just that commitment to doing it. So you got to get out of your head this concept that the body's going to simply change in 4 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever. It is a long-term commitment. It's a lifestyle, and you need to lock that in. So they're probably the two things I'd recommend as the most important for someone who's thinking about hiring or engaging a trainer.
So thanks a lot, Brad. You are a wealth of knowledge. It's been great for you to be able to share with us here at the Expo some more info for people who are looking for a personal trainer. So thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, and now he's reaching for the sandbag, which is 113 kilograms. Wow. Showing so much strength. With Evan and Eli, and they've just competed in the strongest challenge. It was amazing. They lifted 100 kilograms all the way up to 113. So I just want to say well done, guys. Now, how was that?
Oh yeah, it was very tough. I was actually pretty happy with my technique, but it's very tough carrying that big weight, and putting it over a bar. So,
how do you train for something like this?
Oh, well, as you can see, I'm still trying to catch my breath here. Now, we actually, to be honest, we do train these events. We all have our equipment set up, all have our groups where we train together. It's like any other sport. You got to work on the techniques and work on the cardio, the strength side of it, and just like he was saying, he's happy with his kicks, the way he was carrying them. It's all about the technique, getting the weight move. So,
how many seconds did you complete it in?
I got 45 seconds. I fumbled a bit with the sandbag. I could have got a faster time, but that's all part of it. It's a learning experience as well and training,
I think 45 seconds is pretty amazing. A good effort there, well done. And you ended up finishing off as the winner, and you completed it in how many seconds?
24 seconds, which is I've actually done it faster, so I was pretty amazed. You know, I thought it was a good run, but I'm still happy. Don't get me wrong, it was a really good run, and you know, like you said, you know, we come prepared and we go as hard as we can.
Well, such a good effort, guys. Very inspiring, and go catch your breath and have a bit of a rest, eh?
Very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Australian welterweight champion Jeff Horn, and he's going to share with us a little bit more about his boxing career so far. So welcome, Jeff.
Hi, how you going?
Good, thank you. Throughout your time of boxing so far, what are some of the comps that you've been in? Like the title weight you've just got, the welterweight championship. Tell us about that.
Well, it was meant to be. It's pretty much the biggest fight of my career to date, probably except for maybe the Olympics. And I won it really quite surprisingly in the first round, where I thought it was going to be a long war with Sam Columban.
What events have you got coming up next that you're training for?
The next one will be a rematch against Cesare on November 16 at the RNA Convention Centre. So not too long away.
Yeah, very close, very close. Can you share with us how many hours a day that you train, or a week? You know, the energy you put into your training schedule?
Well, it's a 6-day-a-week regime, and some days are a lot longer than others. Some days are 2.5-hour sessions, some days are like only an hour session. So it just ranges in intensity as well.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much, and best of luck with your upcoming fight.
Thank you.